Hi, I'm Anna and welcome back to my channel Real Raw Rentals. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the full year of 2021, all of my rental property finances. So in terms of the acquisition of my two new properties that I got in 2021 and how much I made per property. Okay, so jumping into it, here we have property number one, which I purchased in September of 2020. So this property was already up and running by the time 2021 happened. So these are all numbers that you've seen before if you've been watching my videos. So I'm just going to scroll through this relatively quickly to get down to the total for the year. Again, pause at any time if you want to see a specific month or time period. Okay, so now for all of 2021, for my property number one, I had a total rent of $15,840, property management fees of $1,684, mortgage payments of $9,937.45, and utilities I made $5.83. So once we calculate the total income and subtract the expenses, I was left with a net income for the year for property number one of $4,224.38. And when I divide that by 12, that comes out to an average of $352.03 per month. Moving on to property number two, again, I'll scroll and you can pause at any time. The main thing to look at is that I'm starting here in March because I didn't own the property until March. So there's no January or February information to provide. So if I scroll down to the bottom, in terms of 2021, again, starting in March, I had a total rent of $10,000, property management fees of $700, mortgage payments of $5,653.65, property taxes of $1,728.38, insurance of $670, and maintenance, repairs, and cleanings of $425. Now altogether, that leaves me with a net income of $822.97. Because I owned this property for 10 months versus 12, I divided that number by 10 to determine that my average monthly income for property number two was $82.30. Now, that is pretty small. I definitely was hoping to get more per month. Part of the reason that that is so low is because I pay my mortgage payment once per year. So while I paid for a year's worth of mortgage, I only have 10 months worth of rent. I did a quick calculation, and if I ignore the month in which I paid the mortgage, then I make about $600 per month for this property. Of course, you can't forget the fact that I have to pay the mortgage. So if I do a quick calculation, let's say theoretically I make about $600 per month on the property, then I have to subtract how much I pay per month in mortgage. Again, I don't pay per month, I pay once per year. But if I take the value that I pay once per year and divide it by 12, that would show me effectively how much I pay per year. So when I do that, I get an average monthly income of $128.86. Again, that's not great, but much better than the $82.30. So hopefully next year, by the end of 2022, my monthly average income for property number two will be closer to this number, if not higher, if I can increase the rent. Moving on to property number three. In this case, we're starting in June because that was the first month I owned it. And scroll down and go to the end of year overview. Again, pause at any time. So for 2021, I had a total of $6,250 of rent, $1,399.78 of property management fees, $979.10 of insurance. Maintenance, repairs, and cleanings came out to $2,525.81. Utilities were $256.73. Other expenses of $500, and other income of $375. And that leaves me with a net income of $963.58 for the year. And if I take into account the fact that I only owned this property for 7 months, then I can take my net income, divide that by 7, and I get an average per month income of $137.65. So based off of these three numbers, the $137.65, $82.30, and $352.03. Clearly, my property number 1 is doing the best by far in terms of cash flow. I think that is probably a little bit misleading because 1, I paid the most for property number 1, and therefore the rent is highest for property number 1. Secondly, since I purchased property number 1 in 2020, all of the kinks and a lot of the expenses that I ended up having to pay for property number 2 and property number 3 weren't applicable for property number 1 since it was already up and running. Okay, so now if we go to all of the properties combined so that I can see how my full portfolio is doing. Again, just pause at any time if you want to look at a specific month, but I'll just scroll down quickly to the overview for all of 2021. So in terms of my totals, I made $32,090 in rent. Property management fees came out to $3,783.78. Mortgage and loan payments came out to be $15,591.10. Property taxes were $1,728.38. I also just want to quickly point out that with the property taxes and insurance, this is not including how much I pay in property taxes and insurance for my property number 1 because I have an escrow. And so my property taxes and insurance numbers that I have to pay for property number 1 are lumped into my mortgage payment. Okay, so moving on from that aside, insurance I paid $1,649.10, no capital expenditures. My maintenance, repairs, and cleanings came out to be $2,950.81, and utilities were $250.90. The last two pieces are other expenses and income. Expenses were $500, income was $375. So going down, I calculated my total income and my total expenses, which left me with a net income of $6,010.93 for the year of 2021 in total. That ends up being an average per month income of $500.91. So just as a quick recap, for property number 1, I made an average of $352.03 per month. Property number 2, I made an average of $82.30 per month. Property number 3, an average of $137.65 per month. And with all 3 properties combined, I made $500.91 per month. Now, this $500.91 per month is not the simple addition of the numbers you see above for properties 1 through 3, and that's just because I didn't have property 2 or 3 for the full year. Now, if you saw my goals video at the beginning of 2021, I had 2 goals. One was to purchase 2 properties, which I was able to complete through purchasing my properties number 2 and 3. And my second goal was to have a monthly average income of $500. So just by total coincidence, this worked out almost perfectly with having an average monthly income from my properties of $500.91 per month. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it below and subscribe to get more videos like this in the future.